I day traded stocks part-time for 3 months using the easiest strategy that I could find to see what would happen. I started with $500, and if there was a day that I was able to trade, I would try. The strategy was simple. I would pick the stock that had the highest probability of giving me a profitable trade, buy it at the suggested price, and then sell it at the recommended profit price. Quick and easy. I entered at 224, exactly as I wanted. It was predicted to move down at the open. I waited for it to come back up to the suggested entry and got in. Everything was going smoothly so far, and I just had to wait for it to reach 284. This was a 27% return. Ambitious for a first trade, but I stuck to the plan, patiently waiting for some movement. And then...
Bro. What in the world?
I was a little shocked, having just bought in seconds before.
What more could you ask for? That's nuts.
Little did I know that there was more to come.
Bro.
After it unhalted, I quickly sold, getting out at 288.
Day one. 130 with a $500 account.
Definitely a good first day.
Well, good first day.
Starting off strong with almost 29% return in 5 short minutes. Then 2 whole weeks went by before I had the chance to trade again.
7:30.
NVVE was a slightly different trade this time. It was predicted to move up at the open, so I bought in immediately. I started out tensely watching the trade before I quickly got bored and started to have a conversation with myself.
What is the analysis, Alex? There isn't one. StockMind's AI is saying, this is a good trade. It's high probability. It's gonna move like this. Here's what you should buy and sell at. Okay. Let's do that. Whoa.
After a quick chat, I noticed that NVVE had spiked up quick, and a few minutes later I sold for 16% return in just 6 minutes.
Great. Second day, 2 weeks later.
Now I was on a roll. I had some time and traded the next day. HSCS came down to the entry and I got in, and then absolutely nothing happened for the entire day. So I sold right before the market closed so that I didn't have to hold everything overnight.
These are the least exciting trades, but part of it. So there we go.
A small return, but profit's profit.
Still up $37 almost for the day. This is it.
Trade 4 was another new one. OCTO was very close to a 50-50, almost a coin toss for whether it was going to move up or down at the open. I decided to enter half my shares at the open, and then if it came down, I would use the other entry price to buy in the other half of my shares.
I thought I clicked it. I don't know why. It's sent so late, and of course it spikes up. Oh, that's such crappy execution.
Everything went according to plan, except for horrible execution on both the buy and the sell.
Oh no. I gotta sell. This looks too choppy. That's way too volatile. What goes up fast comes down fast. I'm out. Even though I didn't get it at the profit I wanted, I'm out. Didn't get the best execution, but yeah, like what? I had a high entry and I had a low exit compared to what it should have been, but still came out profitable.
The next trade, I conveniently didn't realize that I wasn't actually recording, so I'll just show you what happened. I bought KTTA at the open. It never came close to the profit, and I stopped out after 5 minutes. My first loss, but I wasn't worried because I was still up about 50%. The next day, WHLR teased me with a quick move up, but it never hit the sell price, so I ended up getting out almost at break even, but I had a small loss.
Here we go. Got a small loss, but that is all.
Then it took me almost a whole month to trade again. At this point, I'm averaging about 1 trade every 2 weeks. But my return to trading was pleasantly greeted with a 17% gain in 3 minutes. Dip down to the entry, and then an even quicker reversal to the profit.
That was quick and easy. 4 minutes.
A few days later, I had another opportunity. NLSP was going to be the trade, but it wasn't coming back up to the entry price.
Now it's a matter of waiting until it comes up to 473.
NUWE was a close second for probability, and it was, so I took it. Now that I had some more money to work with, I decided I could make even more profit by selling half my shares at profit 2 and the other half at profit 3. This worked out perfectly, giving me a 29% return in under 10 minutes.
If that doesn't show you what StockMines provides, I don't know what does. It's sick.
My biggest trade yet, now putting me at over 100% return. I was pretty pumped going into the next day, but I was sadly disappointed by a quick and small loss of 2%.
There we go. And there is the stop loss. Out at 402. Took a small loss today.
The momentum dried up even more after a couple of days with no trades at all.
And no trade. Real close, but no trade.
After a little break came yet another day I was available. Same as before, nothing special. Dip down, buy, wait a few minutes, sell, plus 17%.
So 262, 1 cent off. So there we go. Nice 17% gain in 6 minutes. Man, these past few have just been on fire.
I was down to the home stretch. I could only trade 3 more days before the 3 months were finished.
So right now I'm looking at QMMM.
QMMM, high probability, and the only one that was predicted to move up at the open. I bought and then sold 3/4 of my shares. I then thought I would try adding more shares on a reversal to squeeze in a little bit more profit. I entered way too early, so before the trade could get to red, I sold it all.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to come down more, so.
The second last trade. SMTK wasn't moving back up to the entry, but UAVS was. I sold half and then locked in the rest on a quick spike down.
I would rather be safe than sorry, so that's it. $81 today.
The final trade. $9:26 a.m. VCIG is the highest probability ticker. Come market open, I enter at 247.
247?
But then,
No. The number's updated.
the numbers change.
Now I'm risking way more.
I bought in way too high, and now I was risking a lot. It's fine. I could take a loss today, but then it just keeps going up. I end up selling half at profit price, and then getting out of the other half when it quickly plummeted.
Oh. Eee. I don't like that.
It turned out that exit was way too early. Very early. I came back at 11:26 to see it had hit profit 3 and went past. It was the final day and I had lots of profits to back me up, so I broke my rules and took a final trade.
Or whatever. I just want to go for it again.
If it hit profit 3, it was bound to hit profit 4.
I did it.
Definitely broke a whole bunch of rules. Might lose all my profits. Guess we wait and see. We're literally up another $300 right now. I sold half my shares at around a 20% return. What is even happening right now? We're going off script here. It's already past profit 4. It hit profit 4. I still have 200 shares. We're at a 35% gain now. We're up another $300. We sold half our shares, and now the other half is up $300. Oh my gosh. Braza. This is unreal. Okay. It's coming down from that high. I'm just gonna get out. $2,226. What in the world? I started today with $1,400. So I just made $800 American. And it's not even noon. I don't even know what's happening right now. My mind is completely blank. $2,226.45. For the Canadian people, that's $2,400 in profit. 84 days, 14 trades, 8 hours and 17 minutes sitting in front of my computer. $183.15 in commissions, 345% return.